Hayden Digby Smith out on track in the Ghost. Where are these guys going to put it here? Because, well, they've not been going too bad. They've been improving as it's been moving through. So let's just hope that they can get this boat settled, sorted, and get a decent time on the board. It is that time of the day where we need to do it. And we are welcomed back into commentary by Julia Murray, the Presidente. She's actually sat down and then taken off again. So not surprising. So it is Phil and Diggers out on the track. Got the hairpin sorted out. Plenty of grunts in this engine, not being used to its full capacity, but it is circulating. Yeah, Phil just putting a little bit of power down there. And that is 59.223 there for the Mouthfresh Superboats qualifying round number 4. And that was Phil Dick and Hayden Digby Smith in the Ghost. All right, so Leighton Shrek Manel, he's just out there taking a few selfies, pointing a few things. So he's the promoter. He does everything, that bloke. I tell you, MP3 pumping. If you need your concrete pumped and not humped, that is the man that you need to speak to. All right, away we go with Wyatt, Aaron Hansen, Julianne Shanks, the pairing from Tauranga. Fastest time of the day, this pair, and in some ways surprising and exciting, but in other ways the way he's been creeping up on it this season deserved.
Oh yeah, look, really hard charges, beautiful craft. They're driving the 500. We know these things go well, and he peels it. He absolutely is ripping into his work. He's going to go chasing Sam the Man Newdick. Oh, a little bit wide, but gets away with a nice slingshot out of the pork chop.
Yeah, look, around the sweep, he's carrying a lot of boat speed. They've got this boat really beautifully dialed in.
This is going to be quick, mate.
Oh, this is going to be a cracker. So a 46.5. Oh, I reckon they're going to get down into the 45s by the end of the day.
I think so. 46.5. Give them a clap, guys. That is a cracking run, but we are going to go close to 45s. We can see it. It is just starting to heat up.
Yeah, it really is, and that is a great run from those guys, and that'll give them confidence after a wrong way in the last qualifying round.
Right, I have a listen to that engine.
Oh, that
you
can
know
only
who's
mean
coming.
one thing.
Hang on to your kids. Hang on to your helmets. Keep an eye on this. The Mina Machina. He's already used 10 litres of fuel just getting out the pits.
Oh, he launched it. Absolutely launched it. Squeezed his foot into it. 1,500 horsepower at the disposal of Richard Murray in the Mina Machine.
I don't think it's worth talking. I think we might as well just sit and listen to this jet unit, listen to the engine. It's like pushing and pulling and hosing out the track. Everyone's getting wet out there at the moment. The split's a cracker, 26.889 hairpin. Can he hang on to it? Yes, he gets it out of there and grabs another fistful.
Oh, geez, that was a bit ragged. He was very heavy on the wheel there. Dave Ellison, was that gravy?
This is like going to Hawaii's big wave competition. There's that much water coming out here. Here he comes, bringing it around. Oh, through he goes with a 48.7. Come on, guys, give him a clap. That is a beast of a machine to try and get round there, and he is doing everything he can to keep control of the angry beast.
Trying to tame that machine is just phenomenal because 1,500 horsepower, you've got to be very careful rolling off and on the throttle because as soon as you stab it, it'll send that boat completely out of the water. It will launch and clear the water on takeoff if you stab at that accelerator. That is always good. Now, Richard Murray here in about this spot here, the first round of this track, he went straight through where he is now and up into the wall, but now at his eyes to Rob and Ange Coley.
You saw one wall moment a minute ago. Now watch out, Mad Dog Coley, as he lets it rip. He will get right into it and he will chase everything. Look at the water coming off this thing.
Yeah, Rob Coley, He went wrong way in qualifying round number 2, but it turned out the visor on his helmet got locked down and he couldn't see where he was going, so he had to ease right off, and that was what caused the rotational error.
Look at the
where'd he go?
Gets away with it. It went back. The wave. It's like the wave disappeared, but then the noise carried on. Here he is. This is where he blew it last time. Beautifully round there.
Yeah, he's really onto it now.
This is a cracker. He's
and
on it here.
That thump, mate, as he's hitting that crosswash, it's just bang, and it's resonating right through to the commentary tower, which gives you an idea of the speed that this man is carrying.
45, 219. Get in behind him. Come on. Rob Mad Dog Coley has just laid one down, guys. Mouth Fresh is back.
Oh, quick time. Ladies and gentlemen, gee, that is going to put the pressure on Sam the Man Udick.
The smiling assassin. He'll be watching. Aaron Hansen, we know, is right there. We also know that Rob Coley, when he's on top of his craft, he can be there. Now we've got Rockstar Ruben Hoxema in the 6-cylinder. This is only 6 cylinders, guys. He's going to wind the rubber band up. He's a Dutchman. He couldn't afford the other 2. Here we go. Let him go. And I'll tell you what, he can pedal this thing.
Look, it's really surprising that he's gone for this sort of package, but he said, you know, this is my age group, this is my engine, this is all the stuff that my mates are driving, so this is what I'm going to produce. And I tell you what, he's learning his craft so well, and the way that he has developed as a driver is phenomenal. Last time out, there was engine issues, there was rotational issues, and this time looking a lot better.
Oh, look at this. He's really going well. You can hear the boost working well, beautifully around the hairpin. He's made some time up there, which is going to help him. The split looks pretty good. He's got to bring it home. The 6-shooter, the Hiroshima Screamer, the Toyota.
Oh,
here he comes. Oh, he's done a weave and a wob. He might have no arms up yet, but he's going to bring it home.
Yeah, there's just something not quite right in there, that is for sure.
Still a tidy run, 48.6, so he hasn't done anything too ugly there. He snuck himself into third, just in front of the Mean Machiner.
Yeah, look, he's just not quite on it. He's just sort of stabbing the accelerator, but even though that wasn't the tidiest of laps, he's getting a lap time, and that is all important. So we will see him in the finals. There is no doubt about that. And from there, go. I'm
going to just get a little one in here because I know Sam Udick, I believe, is the next boat out. I could be wrong here, but just a little bit of a push out here for General Formation. Kevin from General Formation, I tell you what, he wrapped Ollie Silverton's boat just before this meeting and the one for Australia. This guy's an absolute legend. Have a look at how these PSP craft are all wrapped up, how professional this team is. So it's a big heads up and a g'day to you, to Kev from General Formation. Righto, Sam Udick being a bit cunning.
They're just recovering a fallen flag in the water, was the word from our controllers. So that is where they are at the moment. Just sort of got red flags out on course at the moment. There is discussion. Eric Hoxema down there, he's pointing, so that must mean something.
Yeah, well, it looks 45 to beat. There's a little bit of arms going on there, a bit of a tussle. They're trying to work out. They're probably working out whether we're going to go to a top 6 or we're going to go to the top 9. But hey, everyone's working hard on the day. We know the sun is taking its toll and giving people a lot of work, so let's just see how it all rolls out. But we've got one to go, Sam Udick, the smiling assassin, we call him. And he has just been sitting there, ready to go most of the day. We know he will be there at the pointy end. Aaron Hansen has been showing the way. Rob Coley's just ripped one down. Sam's almost, I don't know whether he's hunting, ghosting, or whether he's got an issue, but you get the feeling he's going to let it go soon.
Well, I've just got news from our officials. We have been told that we are now moving into a top 6, not a top 9, top 6 across all 3 classes, current running order. That is going to give us a top 3 of all 4 classes. So, wow, this is going to be red hot because we've got a limited number of boats due to mechanical issues, strandation issues. I don't know that strandation is a word, but we're going to actually add that to the dictionary.
Sounds good. Righto, here he goes.
All right, it is a Sam Udick. And I'll tell you, this boat, he's had a bit of trouble with it throughout the course of the year. This is going to be telling.
They call him Smooth Sam. And here he goes. Watch this thing light up. We just saw Rob Coley, but look at the boat speed he's carrying. He's picked his game up. You get the feeling he's about to dance.
Yep, absolutely. Look, and this is Sam Newdick. I don't know from the view at the moment that he's carrying the boat speed that Rob Coley had.
I think I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in
no,
about.
that's all right.
I tell you what, he is. He is on the
yes.
split. He is on the split. Oh, lost a little bit of time out of there, but he's back on it. 45 to beat, and he's starting on the last home run now. Let's just see what we can get. Will he match them? Will he chase it? We've seen a 45. He's got a few to go and a bit of a run around the corner, but this is looking all classy. 45.632. There we have it. Rob Coley, Sam Newdick.
Rob Coley quickest by 0.4 of a second. Then it is Sam Newdick, Aaron Hansen, then Ruben Hoxima, Richard Murray, and then Phil Dix. So we are now going to go straight into the top 6.
Oh.
Now, this is going to make it really interesting, particularly in this Group B category, because where are the Norwegians going to end up against one another? You've got the Riddick brothers navigating in there. So there's a fight within a fight within a fight. Then you've got the rest of the Group Bs.
Absolutely. It's all going to be on. I love it when you get when Eric Hoxima pulls a bit of a move like this and we go, and like you say, limited boats. We only had eight in each class. We've lost a bit with the normal attrition. Now we're going straight to the top 6. So they've just lost that opportunity to have that one more run. It is going to get all on. The gloves are off.